was watching interviews last week, right? From the trials, just sitting in my bed like, and I said to myself, next week they're gonna interview me because I'm gonna do well. And I kind of said it, had it.
You spoke it out there.
Spoke it into existence, and I said, we're gonna have a chat. I remember when you guys met me in 2015. I said, I don't want you to interview me for nothing noteworthy. Like when the time is right, like we'll talk properly. So maybe this is like the beginning of that happening.
Good look, you're in good form. What's behind that?
I changed a lot. I'm a big believer in God and a big believer that everything happens for a reason. Last year, you saw me at the trials in the summer, nightmare. I ran rubbish and didn't make the team. And for me, it really hit me in a bad way because there was a home champs. It's like a childhood dream, like because we was too young for 2012. So London 2017 was like the 2012 for the youngers, you know what I'm saying? And obviously you saw Reece and everyone do their thing. Boys got a medal, and for me, I sat at home and I was so upset because I worked hard and I felt like I should have been there, but I didn't. The sport was tough and I didn't go. But as a result, it made me learn so much about myself. It made me learn about, okay, am I really good enough? Like, what are the steps I really need to take forward to actually be world class? Can't just talk it. I got to actually make those steps. So, you know, I moved coach. My man with Steve Fudge. He's moved down to Lee Valley. The environment is different. I don't even have any like male training partners. I got a training partner in Ade, but obviously he's been in Nigeria for like Commonwealths. So I've been training with like the girls like Asha and Imani. Obviously you see them doing well this indoors, and it's just been a change of everything. I've had to just strip everything that I thought I knew and rebuild with someone else. And coming into this indoors, you know, I spoke to Steve and we just said like, let's just see where we are. And we kind of said, okay, 660 to 665. I'll be very happy with that, you know, in the new setup and having Tokyo 2020 in mind. So the first race I went at 58 and I was like, all right.
Ahead of schedule.
Like a year ahead of schedule. I was kind of thinking to get into the 600 maybe next year. So we're kind of a year ahead of schedule, and you know I'm enjoying it.
So to get that PB here you must be.
Oh, big. I'll be honest with you. I wanted to win. Like I'm a competitor, you know. Although obviously on paper you see shoes around 43 and all these type of things, and you think, oh wow, and it's great. But you know I came into this like, you know what? It's anyone's on a day. Like if he brings 643, okay, he's gonna drag me to sub 650. That's how I looked at it in my head. So I haven't assessed the race, but a PB I'm very happy with. Beating some top class guys, like it's so weird. Like you're racing guys that you used to watch on YouTube. Like when you're younger, like it's kind of mind-boggling for me. So I'm kind of just adjusting, kind of just taking it in my stride. And yeah, I'm very happy. And yeah.
How did you set up your season with obviously the World Indoors? At the time, before everybody knew what they were qualifying for and all the rest of it, then the Commonwealth Games, then Berlin. How did you structure your season?
For me, well, I didn't actually get picked for the Commonwealths initially, so that was kind of already out of my plans. But talking to Steve, we didn't want to go anyway because he kind of didn't want me to go to a major so soon in a new setup. So I had to respect that. So, okay. So World Indoors, we'll be looking at World Indoors. So obviously everyone's like, oh, why didn't you get picked? Why didn't you get picked? But you know, we had a few conversations with British Athletics, and we kind of decided that it wasn't in my best interest to be there. Not like I'm too good for it, but I got a lot more learning I need to do before I step out on a big stage and contend for medals. So for me, it's kind of just, you know, obviously I want to be at the Europeans in the summer. That's the big target, but you know, short term, I'm just thinking about getting better within myself, and wherever that takes me to, you know, I'll go there.
So obviously Europeans is the target, and lowering your personal best, right? Obvious targets, yeah. So are you set up? Has your season gone in a way that you think that all of those things are possible?
Oh yeah, yeah. Like my PB last year was like 667, 666. So I'm a 10th faster, and if you know me, you know I get cooking after 60. So for me, I'm like, boy, like this is good. You know, as long as I just got to keep my head down, keep working. But looking at it from a technical point of view, I know I'm a 10th quicker now at 60. I'm now giving myself an equal opportunity, and it gives me more confidence for that second half of the race. So I'll go back to try and make sense, go back to training and just continue to perfect my craft, really.
Good domestic competition going on as well, isn't there?
Oh, yeah.
Nice to get a few scalps today.
Yeah. So it's good, man. It's good. Like I got a lot of love for the boys, and it's good to kind of get out there. Obviously, you know, it's good to get like a little win, but it's not about who wins. What do they say? It's not about who wins the battle. It's about who wins the war, right? So I'm not going to get ahead of myself and think I'm the best, because I'm definitely not. You know, they've all made finals, run sub 10, and those are things I'm aspiring to do myself. So I respect them in that sense. But, you know, on race day, I've got to go out for it. So, you know what I mean?
Well done today, man.